Alright guys, I was making a video on how to do your valve clearance checks. Unfortunately, I ran into a couple problems. So I stopped, and I'm making a special video on this. Just to explain real quick, because normally I don't show my mug on this, but I am going on this one. For guys that got the car Bonnies, I guess they fixed the problem in the last couple of years. I don't know. Being stationed overseas and being up here, I get out of the loop on a lot of things. So just go by what the manual tells me on the manuals I have and the work I do myself. With that said, the older carved Bonnies had a very popular, well-known problem of the cam covers, these weeping, not leaking, weeping oil, so that just slightly weep. Both my Bonnies have done it. The 06 and the 07 Bonnies both have done it. Just a very weeping is the best term to use for it. Now, obviously, these bolts, according to the manual I have, says 9 newton meters. Now, I guess on the reissue of new manuals, that's changed to 14. I don't know. I don't have that book in front of my face. So if you want to comment and you know the answer, please throw up the comment on my page and let me know. But there was these leaked. Now you have a cam washer bolt. Let me back up here a second. This is your bolt that goes into your cam cover, like so. Now there's washers they sold that go in here, and then the bolt goes in and you clamp down to 9 newton meters. Now the problem was there was just enough wiggle, however thousandths of a millimeter wiggle there was enough for this to weep oil from the top. Now a lot of people had fixes, add this washer, add this, tighten down. Tighten down is the worst thing you could do, because if you get into your bike, you can see why you don't want to crank down on these kind of bolts. I found out and I learned that it seemed like to me the washers weren't thick enough. So what seemed to me to be a good trick was, once the old washer got worn, I would use that and put a brand new one on top of it, so it just gives that little extra cushion for this to come down onto the block and not change my torque setting on my bolts. That worked perfect. Between my 06 and 07, I put lots and lots of miles on my bikes and the weeping stopped. It has been none whatsoever. Doing my valve clearance checks today. When I was taking this cover off, I kind of heard a ka-tunk type sound. Not type sound you want to hear when you're in the engine. Looked around. Of course, you get a whole shit you hear something like that, especially when it's your motor. And I found laying on top of one of my cams was this. Okay. Now, and then the back side of this. Now, I knew this is the washer for the cam cover. You know, so naturally I started off inside the engine block, making sure this didn't get mangled up or caught or didn't come someplace where it's not supposed to. And fortunately on my end, I could, between taking it off myself and hearing what I heard and feeling what I felt and all that, I know it came off when I was taking this cam cover off. Now what is it? It is the underside of this eyelet right here. And you can see that fresh shavings on the metal where it popped it through. So basically, I got the old washer here. Damn, I can't hold on to it. It's got a little oil on it. And had the was down on it like that, and then with the new washer on top of it and the bolt, eventually pulled it right through its casing. As you can see right there what it did. So what I thought was a good fix and that cured the weeping problem created another problem for me. And this problem's a lot different, a lot bigger. I would rather have, if I got to pick between the two, I'd rather have a cam cover leak, or excuse me, weep, than having this rattling around inside my motor. So from what I've heard, Triumph has fixed this problem, and they have a new washer that has that extra little bit of variance that needed on the thickness to cure the weeping problem. I'm gonna research it. I have the part numbers for the old washers, but I'm not gonna put them up on the video because they're gonna weep. You know that part of this problem doesn't change. So, and if I find the new washer with a different thickness, I'm gonna throw the number up so you guys have it. So anybody that did this fix of doubling up on washers, and I know I'm not the only one that done it, it was kind of a popular fix or popular remedy. If you did this like I did on both my bikes, you're gonna run into this possible of a dilemma like I just had. So be aware. Might be a good idea to see if Triumph did fix this problem with the new washers. Get them ordered and get them in. So obviously I'm on a standstill with the valve clearance video. That'll come later. Once I get this sourced and figure out the problem, I'll make a follow-up video to this. Hope this helps. You know, my pain in the ass can be your savior type of thing. So, but hey, you know, had I not been working on this, maybe it'd get discovered, maybe it'd not. But I know when I'm working on my own bike that I pay real close attention to the sounds it makes and how it feels and all of it. So yeah, I'm not happy. I pride myself in my bike running real tight, but it's part of the game, man. And at the very least, you know, this is why we work on our own bike. So keep it up. Hope this stuff helps. All right, talk to you later.